right. Hello, KK. How you doing? What's up? Mute that. There we go. And okay, looks great. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Get rid of this because we're done with that. Resting on the couch? Well, good. Just sit back and relax. That's what I'm here for, so you can sit back and relax. Oh, let's not use that one. We hate that one. Let's use this one. It's better. Hello, Miss Erica. Share this. Got to do the share thing, you know. There we go. All right. You fell? Honey, what happened? You okay? And Tina did that a couple weeks ago. Boy, she was out for a few days. Messed her hand up bad. Lucky for her, though, she didn't hit her tailbone. Hopper caught her on the way down. What the hell did you do? I hate that cutter. We're going to use this one. We're going to use the one that makes Laura worry about my fingers. I guess for you guys, this looks terrifying when I do this. Hello, Lori. Hello, Nicole. So I have nobody to torment me today. Nobody's come up with something for me to do. So I've had a couple of people ask me about them. So I'm gonna break out my old skills here, and I'm gonna make a pocket letter. I have one coming up. If you don't know, I actually moderate a pocket letter Facebook group, and all of a sudden, they all want to make pocket letters. So, which is very odd because I've posted a few in the past and nobody's responded to them. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's like, are we going to make something? So I posted a swap. And since I moderate it, I have to participate. So I figure I'll make one. I need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do 9 of these. And I love this paper. This is that Anna Griffith stuff. Love her paper. Let's take a look. That'll work. So I'm going to make a pocket letter while we sit and chat today. And if for some reason, you are from another planet and don't know what this is, I'll explain. So pocket letters were started quite a few years ago. And it's basically what it is it's like a Happy Mail, basically. It's just a very orchestrated Happy Mail. And you take, let's see how many we got. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need one more. 2. Now, I'll put this aside for now. So a pocket letter is like, it's like a Happy Mail. It's ATC meets Happy Mail. So this is one of those card packs, that's got the 9 pockets for trading cards. And you make themed trading cards for each one of these. And then you stick some little goodies in them. And you fold this up and throw it in an envelope. And you mail this to somebody. And they send one to you. Nobody is bossing me around today, Aaron.
I could, but I like living.
So I thought, since everybody's been kind of bugging me about, what it is. I mean, there is, that I used to do about 60 of these a month. I used to moderate on a few groups, and I was a member in a bunch of other groups, and I used to do between 45 and 60 of these a month. So I have, I buy these by the case. I have stacks of them. And I actually have a form that I fill out that tells me, what theme it is and what the parameters in, what group it's for, what date it's due. And I have a little file folder that I put them in and I work on them. And so I have file decks, and I would pull them out and go, okay, these are the next ones that are due. And I would make them and then send those out. And they're kind of creative because they make you create in a smaller way. So it's like designing 9 ATC cards on a theme. And I would often do 2 or 3 partners. And then being the moderator, I would also do extras in case somebody didn't get their swap. It was a pain in the butt. A lot of stuff. All right, so let's see who's here. Woo! Oh, a whole bunch of you snuck in. All right, well, let's say hello to KK and Erica and Nicole and Lori B. Woo! Good Lord, guys. And JD's in the house. Hello, Miss JD. How are you? Miss Erin is here. Nice to see you, Nicole. Ooh. All right. Nice to see you guys. So I got 9 of each of these cut. I don't know. I may actually change my mind entirely here. But it is, the theme of this is Vintage Valentine. So, so I thought this worked. All right. So I kind of like the look. So we're going to do some corner rounding because I always round the corners on these things. It just makes them easier to get in and out of the pockets. And I think it makes them look a little bit more finished. So we're going to round some corners. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. And it irritates hubby because it puts all these little chads all over the floor, because I'm not clean when I... You know what it is when I was in my craft room, I had a shop vac under the desk. And so when I did something like this, I would turn the shop vac on and I put it right here, and then I could just do it and they would all get sucked up by the shop vac. And now that I'm out here, because, hubby's working, I can't use the shop vac because it's too loud. So I end up just making a mess. Not my fault. So yeah, today nobody's bossing me around. But if you want to boss me around, Aaron, come up with something. As long as I've got the supplies to do it, I'll let you boss me around. Tell me how to do something, make me look silly. That's a throwback to my days as a karaoke host. A lot of you know I used to own a karaoke company. I still own it. I just don't I don't work it anymore. My ex-husband works it for me. But we used to do this thing called Stump the Host, where somebody could put in a song, and I had to, by the first chorus, figure it the hell out. I knew a lot of songs in that catalog. Make a cluster. No. Hi, Sabrina. Hey, Nick. What's up? Which one did we use? We used this one. Okay. So this is a great project for, the Dollar Tree stickers. And, inexpensive supplies. And I'm not talking about, the crappy holiday stickers, because those are the worst. But, their regular sticker line. And that line is actually the same one that Little Birdie sells under their label. I actually think it's kind of funny that when I go to Little Birdie and I shop on Little Birdie, and I look through their stickers, I see all the same stickers that I get at the Dollar Tree for $1, and Little Birdie wants like $4 for the set. I'm like, no, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree. Thank you. All right, corners rounded. What shall we do? So I've already picked out paper, and, I'm pretty much like ready to do this. And I haven't even looked to see if any of the decorations I have will work. So. Mousy Deb's in the house. Hello. How are you? No craft crap? That sucks. Yes, Hobby Lobby is running a markdown on stickers right now. 75% off their stickers. Not all their stickers, just, some of them. Let's not get overly excited. All right, so now we got card and we have liner. Okay. And I don't ever stick this down because I don't know if I'm going to put like washi tape or something on it. So I usually try and decorate this, like get an idea first before I do anything. Because if I'm going to put washi tape on, I want to tuck it. So Elise is in the house. Hello. Let's see. Who else is in the house? Rebecca. Hey, Becca. What's up, honey? All right, so I'm going to get rid of this thing for a minute. Yeah, so today nobody's tormenting me. It's great. Love it. I love when I'm not being tormented. The one thing I do like about these is I get to use my washi tape, Like, we don't use enough washi tape. I have decided this. We have some thin stuff. I like thin stuff. Thin stuff is good. Some glittery stuff. Some thin stuff. And it's vintage, so I got to go with, those colors. Nope. That might work. Let's take a look. That might work. Okay, we'll take that one out. Maybe we'll use that one. Let me get rid of the rest of these. And then I've picked some stuff out. I've got the new paper pack that I got. I may use some of that. I have my tickets. I have a set of rub-ons that has some vintage looking pieces in it that are kind of romantic. So maybe some of that stuff. Who knows? And of course, gems and all that good stuff and tape. Here, let me get out the mouse. "81 degrees. Oh my God. Hey, Christine. How are you, dear? Lori's like, "I didn't see anything for 75% off, but boy, I got a full basket full of stuff. Crap I didn't even need." Steffi's in the house. Hello, Steffi. Nice to see you, dear. There's something in the air. I swear. There is something in the air in the Hobby Lobby that makes us buy stuff. See, I like that. That's kind of cool. I don't know. It's like we walk in there and we lose our minds. Craft store? Okay. And I get 40% off. You know what I do is I go in there and I fill up a basket. And then I wander around the store for 10 minutes trying to figure out which item I'm going to get the 40% off of and what's the best deal. And then I get up to the register and I think I have it all figured out. And then I get up there and they go, "Oh, no, that's on sale. It's 30% off." And I'm like, ah! I get so mad. All right. Hi, Karen. Hi, Laura. Oh, yeah, Laura, I got stuff for you. You got stuff in my drawing yesterday. So at this point, I'm just going to be adding washi tape in no specific, order here. Just washi tape. If I can find the end of the washi tape. That's what I hate about glitter tape. All right, I'm pretty sure I went all the way around this thing already. This washi tape has no end. Ha! Found it. Okay, that's better. I found it. I'm pretty sure the literal translation of washi is no stick. Somewhere over in Asian continent is some guy who created this stuff going, "See, I told you silly Americans buy everything." We sell them tape that says no stick and they buy it anyway.
Who's expecting a delivery? Or was there a pickup?
I don't know.
They picked up.
KK's having a D-stash, 5 p.m. Eastern. next Thursday and Friday. All right, let me see. What month are we in? February?
Yeah.
So the 12th, the 11th and 12th? On Steffi's birthday? All right, so let's see. So 5, 2 here. So 2 Pacific, 3 Mountain, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. Okay. Right? Am I right? Right. Okay. All right, I got it. It's in the book, babe.
What? Oh my God.
There's a nasty note on it. I want to see what it says. Oh, she sent me the internet. And, because of the size, they found that your books you can hear something else in there. They're charging us $70 extra shipping on receipt. So they probably said. Or that they opened it to verify it to try to find it.
Did you get a box with a nastygram?
Yeah, it's those huge ass ledgers.
Oh.
Everything people at the post office never go to good old Western.
Article open for inspection. This says that I'm supposed to be charged after posting, but I didn't deliver it. It says book.
Hi, Candy. Well, it's a ledger. That's technically media.
Yeah, it's a book, at least 8 pages. I'm wondering because one of them has those metal quick release things. They scan some of this stuff. And if it's got metal parts in it, a lot of times they flag those ones.
Yeah, but it says it was open, right?
Yeah, it's wrapped in, am I interrupting, Ron?
No, it's fine.
It's wrapped in plastic. They opened it. It says article open for inspection.
Well-
US Postal Service in Florida, in Daytona, Deltona.
Deltona?
It says Deltona.
Yeah.
I'm sure they mean Daytona.
Yeah?
But they're listing off the things it meets at least 3 of the requirements.
So what do they do? They're charging you more postage?
Well, it says on here postage due, but there's no amount on the line, and he didn't knock on the door.
Well, maybe there was no postage due.
Because they opened it. I'm
Right.
sure at some point somebody went, oh, we're going to charge more for this, and then somebody said, let's just open it.
That ticket is probably like the one that they slap on there when they open it. Pretty standard.
It's 2 stamps, and then they attached a letter.
Yeah, there was no postage
I'm
due.
guessing once they opened it, they realized, hey, that is a book.
Yeah.
Because think about it, look at the size of this thing. No book is that size today, really.
Really?
Unless you're getting like a really big coffee table book. But those aren't even this thick.
Right.
I'm not offended that they opened it.
Sorry. Amy got
Ladies.
Amy got some books that she ordered. They're like old journals.
They're ledgers.
They're old ledgers, and they're really big. And so the post office opened them, and there's just a stamp on it that says postage due. And I think that's just that, like they did it, and then they opened it and went, oh shit, it is media.
Yeah, it meets the very top requirement, a book of at least 8 pages. There's no advertisements that are in a ledger. Sorry, ladies, I didn't mean to hijack the stream.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kim.
This thing is huge, so.
Yep. So nobody's here to torment me today. So Tina's not even here. She texted me earlier. She's like, "What time do you go on my time?" And I told her, and then she's not here.
for 5 minutes if you want.
Can you poke me with a stick?
I can. Let me find my stick.
Okay, go find your stick.
Lou, wait. We poking each other?
All right, so now the hard part. Attaching these on straight. And yes, I'm using the mouse.
Yeah. This is fuck.
Aw. Oh, honey, we have a cheat sheet list someplace.
We all have a cheat sheet.
We do. We have a cheat sheet of all the mods, all the channels. We did that a long time ago because, yeah, it gets, like, confusing. Especially when there's, like, 4 Tinas in a room or 4 Kim, you know. Well, no, there's only 1 Kim. But when you get, like, 4 Tinas in a room or 5, I think we have 5 Lauras. If I'm connected to you on Facebook, I'll send you the link. Exactly. I don't care, though. You're always going to be Becca to me. It's my Becca. Just like no matter how hard she tries, Christine is always going to be KK. There will always be Cat and Miss Cat. I'm glad there's only me. You know, I don't think we have another L's in our community. And other than Miss Elizabeth, I don't think there's even an Elizabeth. Not a very popular word, apparently. And it's not that I don't know the names, because I do, but sometimes. Okay, so you're going to make 9 bases. When you're done with the 9 bases, then you decorate. And this is one of probably 3 I've got to do, because I have to do one for at least one swap partner, and then I'll need to do at least 2 in case anybody flakes. Because there's always somebody. Then there's always somebody who just complains that somebody flaked, but the other person swears up and down they sent it. Which is why everybody got so big on these sending it with tracking. And there are some people that are just in this for the goodies, and they get mad when they don't get a lot of goodies. I have 9 cards. Okay, there's 9 cards. So now I just have to decorate them. And I like to call this mindless crafting because you really don't have to think about it. They just have to be themed and go. Yes, we are. The Biddleston's in the house. Everybody say hi to the Biddleston. Well, that's what this is about. It's about, it's like sending a little happy mail to somebody, but you do it in a themed way. And, I've seen some really cool stuff. And I'll be honest, I mean, I have some horror stories that I can tell you when I first started doing this. Like there was one lady that absolutely intimidated me. Like I did not want to get paired with this woman because I saw like when you get one of these, you post it in the group that you swap with so everybody knows that you got it. And so like everybody was getting their stuff and they take a picture of the pocket letter and then they take a picture of all the goodies and they post like 3 or 4 pictures and they go, oh, look what I got from so-and-so. And you're like, oh, what a great pocket letter. And there was this one woman that just intimidated the living crap out of me because all of her pocket letters that I seen were like over the top, fantastic, and like not only was the art fantastic, but like the gifts that came with them were really awesome. Like all the stuff she put in the pockets and stuff. And I was like, oh God, please don't let me get paired with this woman. And it happened. I got paired with her. I actually got paired with her in 2 groups with 2 different swaps at the same time. And so I was like, oh crap. I don't want to be paired with this woman. And so I like went out of my way and I made this over the top pocket letter, like 2 of them. They were just like, wow. They were so loaded up and they were just fantastic. And I used like my most expensive stuff. And I sent her these 2 pocket letters and it cost me like $7 to ship them. I ended up sending them like priority because they were so heavy and all the extras were so thick. And so I sent this thing to her, this package with 2 pocket letters, one for each of the swap groups. And I put them in individual envelopes inside. This is for this group and this is for this group. And I got her pocket letter the day after I mailed mine out. And it was crap. I mean, crap. I only got 1 instead of the 2 we were supposed to be swapping. I only got 1. And there was like, she cut up a bunch of newspaper and put a bunch of newspaper in it. And I mean, it was cut up newspaper, like 6x6 squares of newspaper. Like a 5-page rambling story that she had written. And like a handful of store-bought ephemera. And 1 die cut that was like really a basic stitched square or something die cut. And that was it. And I was like, what the hell? Is it like, are her swaps really just this bad and everybody just like fills them in? What's the deal? But, I was like, okay, whatever. But I was so intimidated by her for a long time. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do a swap with her. And then I did a swap with her and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this one. And I went over the top with it and I learned my lesson. So, I learned my lesson sometimes. And then sometimes I would get like really cool stuff. I sent one pocket letter to a lady and she sent me back like all the little gifts. It was in a nice bubble envelope. And when it came to me, like the pocket letter was phenomenal, but the gifts were incredible. Like she did, like she die cut the little bag toppers and stuff. And she put a whole bunch of little like die cuts in a bag and put a die topper on it. And then she had like one that was like full of handmade flowers that she had made. And those were all with the little topper on it. And there was like all these little packages. And I was like, what the hell? And then you feel bad because then you start thinking about what you sent and you're like, oh, wow. But yeah, that's kind of how it happens. Like I'm kind of, I get it. Like a lot of people don't like to swap in the group that I moderate because I'm a little cranky about things. Like you have to have 3 elements on the cards. Like each card has to have 3 elements. And that's just so that you get, because there are people that will do this and slap a sticker on each one of these and put it in a pocket letter and go, that's it, it's a pocket letter. They don't even use this kind of paper or put washi tape. They will literally give you like, you'll get like a card, just this white card with a sticker on it. And that's all you know, that you get 9 of those. And then you get like a strip of Dollar Tree award stickers and that's it. And there are people that's what they do. Okay. And then there's people. I did a swap with somebody in our community one time. And I swear that thing weighed a pound. She did like this whole steampunk theme and there were metal gears on it and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And it got here and like a couple of things had slipped out of the pockets. And I was like, oh, where do they go? Oh, that sucks. I that just irritates me when you do a challenge like that and you never get the prize. But I will say this, at doing 45 to 60 of these a month for about a year, by and large, the experience was great. I had really great experience and I got to try some really interesting tea because that's a thing. With every pocket letter, you have to put a pack of tea into one of your, and so like I got like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie tea and all kinds of green teas and ginseng teas and like regional type teas and stuff. And then I had I did a couple of swaps with ladies over in Europe and I was so happy because I actually got like English tea, like real English tea. I was like, yes. So by and large, you know, it was a great experience. So let's take a look. Oh, that's the ones I've separated for that other project. Okay, let's get those out of the way. So I have some tickets that are kind of vintagey. I'm going to use that one. I might use that one. Maybe that one. I might use that one. All right. 4 tickets, I think, is enough for anything. Right? 4 ticket limit. Yeah. And then you get like some really, and I had like a box. I still have it, but I had like a box that had like little things that fit in the pockets. Like I was very specific about stuff. And some stuff, you know, you'd send to these people and they'd be like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? So we have some tickets. We might use some tickets. I don't know which way this goes. I don't know. I don't know if the butterfly is flying down and the flower is this way, or if it goes this way and the flower is coming up and the butterfly is taking off and these are just dead flowers. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about that. We'll have to look at that a little more. All right, let's get some ink. Let's ink some tickets. And yes, I will ink the cards before anybody says it. We'll ink this one even though we're not sure we're using it yet. Well, we might only use 3, okay? I don't know. Oh, you know what this would be good for? Let me go in the drawer real quick. There might be some up there. Let me see. Over to the drawer. Over to the drawer. Oh, let's see. These rub-ons, those might work too. Okay. And the word box. The word box. All right, we have some words. Yes, they're all words. So what I do is, because I know I use them all the time, so I take words that, you know, like wonder, believe, love, joy, hope, peace, all of those, the words we use all the time. And I just print up I like put them in a couple of different fonts, 2 or 3 different fonts. I print them up on a sheet of paper, and then I just print them out, and then I just cut them down and put them in this box. Then when I need words, I can take them out. Now, if I want them bigger, then I get out I do have one box that has them bigger than this, but since these are like ATC size, I don't want them too big. Dang it. I did just pull the scissor on that. Yeah. A little bit more down there. And I haven't really used these too much since I stopped doing this size anyway. But, you know, then I can cut them down to the size that I want and ink them up, and they're ready to go, and I don't have to fight with it or waste a whole sheet of paper making them. And I use different kinds of paper, you know, different kind of stock. So I might have them on like cardstock, and then I might have them on parchment. But when I need a little something, they're perfect. Of course, it does mean that I get ink all over my fingers because they're small. Okay, so other than KK laying on the couch because she tried to kill herself today, what's everybody else doing? All right. Now that I've made a mess, and I have no idea where I'm going with this pocket letter because I haven't done one in so long. I'm just like, put it together. What the hell? Painting dots? Really? Biddleston, you're painting dots? Ah. Oh, poor baby. I hate when you get new teeth. Exactly, Christy. You need a word box. It'd be all 4-letter words, but at least it'll be in one place. Okay, let's see. We're going to use it. We're going this way. Oh no, changing table and a jogging stroller. All right. I'm done doing it wrong. right, so now I have to figure the rest of this out. So if I'm doing this in balance, I need to find one more of these tickets to go in the center. I need one more. Okay. Not the evil poppies. No, poppies work to me. Okay, let's see. Nope, I'm using the poppies for something. Got some roses. Okay. Ain't this one. It's getting Celebrate. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, so now I have 4 left that I have to finish. I mean, these aren't done. They have to have, more stuff, obviously. Hey, man. Just stay up there, would you? Quit crashing down on me. Fine. Yes, it is what you do in those plastic Pokemon card holders. And I'll be honest, when I was doing it, it really kind of helped me. Like, if I got to the point, sometimes we get to the point where we're like, crafting sucks. You just can't get like the creative juices flowing. You can't figure out what you want to do next. I found that doing this actually helped me do journals because it like got me thinking about things in a different way. So for me, doing a pocket letter in between or a couple of pocket letters in between making a journal kind of kept me from making all my journals look exactly the same. Because I'm sure you guys have seen, there's people that like every single journal they do looks exactly like every other journal. Like we get in that rut. This, because I had to change the theme all the time, it actually helped keep me from doing that. So in that instance, it was kind of cool. And they're pretty easy. You can do one in about an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, I mean, I use them for Happy Mail because you can just put stuff in them. And that's really what they are, is just glorified Happy Mail. And because they're kind of themed, sometimes it gets you to stretch, like I've done them where I didn't necessarily want to do them, but one of the other mods would post something in the group, like to do a shabby chic or something. And I'm like, really? Because I hate shabby chic. Like, I don't get it. Like, take something perfect and make it look like caca. Make it look old. That's like, I'm not paying $100 for a pair of jeans that's already worn out. And to me, that's what shabby chic really looks like. But this, like, I had to do shabby chic, and I was like, okay, now I understand it. Like I didn't understand it before. crocheted flowers for each pocket. Good Lord, woman, you had all kinds of intestinal fortitude. I couldn't put that much time into a pocket letter. But I've had a lot of people ask me what they are, so I figured I would do one just so you guys can actually see what it looks like and how it gets put together. And all right. So far we have 5 pockets primarily decorated. And then we got a few more here that we have to do. I may not use these. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's see. So I like this one. We're going to put this one right here. Where's that bone folder? Here it is. Well, that's what it is, Christy. They're ATCs. They're basically a bunch of ATCs, and you just put them in, but they're all themed. Now, I have seen some people do pocket letters with like ATC coins, where like they specifically wanted you to do the coins. I have seen some where they don't want you to stick anything down. You have to put it all in and you can't stick it. I've seen them where they've done shakers. Like the whole thing is 9 windows of shakers. Which is kind of different. Right now in my group, we're doing currently have the vintage Valentine and St. Patrick's Day. And some of the other ones that are pretty popular are like rainbow, where you do each pocket a different color of the rainbow, or they have like, you can only use certain colors. Come on, stick all the way down. Boy, this one is just being a pain. Well, crap. Nobody will notice. Need one more. Nope. We're going to do this. I know. Who has the time for that crap? Like, I don't have time to make one shaker card for my grandkid for like their birthday. You know, who the hell's got time to make 9 shakers? Although I will give you this, it is easier to do in a pocket letter. Because all you got to do is put the backing in, put a little bit of crap in each one of them, and just run across it and seal them. Done. And a lot of people don't even do that. They just tape them. The point is, though, is you get the little crap that's inside of it. You know, the little glitters and stuff that they put inside. All right, I'm done playing with these. Put these away. Oh, no. Come over there. Well, now I have one stuck on the inside of the bag. 2 of them stuck on the inside of the bag. Awesome. Look at that. All that pain in the butt, and they come right off on the plastic. Seriously? All right, so now I have this. It needs jewels, gems, blingy. Needs bling. Let's get some bling. And, you know, we're in the pink shade here, so, because it's Valentine's. So let's get out some pink blingy dingy. Some pink bling. And nope, it's got to be pink. Pink or clear. Let's get out some clear blingy dingy. Some tiny clear dingy. And like not overly tiny, but not too big either. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we got here. No, definitely not. Haha, tiny blingy dingy. Okay. All right. So we have some pink blingy dingy and some clear blingy dingy. And oh goody, these aren't stripped. Now I need my thing. Where's my thing? Lost my thing. Oh, my thing. Where's my thing? Can't lose my thing, man. Where's my thing? My daughter bought this for me, and she didn't even know what it was. She was just like, it's a pin, and it's got beads on it. That's for Mom. So she bought me this thing like about 1.5 years ago. She's like, it's a pin, it's pokey, and it has beads. That's got to be for Mom. So, all right, so we're going to put bling. Now, there's a rule in pocket letters, unless you want to hear it. It has to have a minimum of 3 bits of bling, 3 blingy dingies per pocket. And yes, these women will count that crap. They'll be like, I got this pocket letter from so-and-so, but it only had 2 blings on it. It's still nice. You're like, what? You complaining about my bling? I mess with them sometimes and I put 4 bling, you know, just that one just needed more bling. Running low on these. I'm going to have to get some more tiny little flat back crystals. What am I talking about? I don't even make these things anymore. And we'll put one there. And put one here. And do this one. This one. This one. This one. And then some little blings on here. Try to spread my bling out. All right, we got bling. You got your ferret stamps? Cool. Hey, JP. Yes, we're tormenting me with pocket letters today. This was in response to somebody commenting and asking what they were and how they were made. So nobody to yell at me today, but you know, I'm tormenting myself. Get out of my house, puppy dog.
I was about to go in
Turn the light on. All right. So they don't have to be too busy. Pocket. Put stuff in pocket. So I'm just going to put these in here. And remember, the point of this isn't really what the pocket letter looks like. The point of this is the crap you put into the pocket letter. So I'm going to put all these in. All right. Next part. Where's my cutter thing? So now I'm going to cut this open because please be careful doing this. Because I hate this line, you know, down the side. So I'm going to cut this little piece here. Then I'm going to cut a piece of this. Come on over there. I'm going to put it in there. Now, not everybody does this. I just don't like this little piece over here, so I add a little piece of paper in there. Let's see if I can get this open a little more. And then you got to fish this thing through here. Well, you don't have to. I do. I do this. You don't have to do this. Well, you wouldn't have to do this. but I do it. Come on. There we go. Boy, I remember this being so much easier. This used to be a lot easier to do. Oh, come on. Go in there. Aha. Now we got it going. Missed it. Now I gotta pick it up. Pull it back. Do it again. There we go. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. A little bit more to go. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of done these at least once. Later, Judy. All right, we're going to do this the easy way. It's a little too wide. Nope, you want it out. Now you're out there. It's got stuff. This is like a little heat pressed area. Well, we may not get this all the way in here. Because this one has a little thing on it. Well, if I can get it mostly in, I'm happy. Doesn't have to be perfect. Screw it. Close enough. I'll put it in a different sleeve later. All right. So now, you get the mean, aggressive looking knife off the screen. So now that I have this in here, the next part of this is making a tassel. This is a big thing with these things. So some of that. Again, some of this. No, I'm not going to use that. That's a pain in the butt. Oh, but we will use some of this. Okay. All right. A little of this, a little of that. We got some of this. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we got a lot of that. There we go. Now, put this away. Harry's treats got it in the way. I hate when that happens. Get the big claw here. Because I need some pink thread. I don't use this stuff that often because I used to use it a lot, but I don't anymore. But we have it, so let's use it. Here we go. Snip of that. All right, and the whole thing has to go on a gourd pin. Let's see, gourd pins. All right, let me get a gourd pin out. We'll use that one. This. Can I just get in the pin? Thank you. Okay. There we go. Tie that off. Make a little tassel. Trim ends. Translation, give your ribbon a haircut. Everybody clipped? Yes? Okay, these guys. Trimmed. 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 This gets connected at the top. And they keep these in books, so you want to be kind and pop the holes back in the paper, because these ladies keep these things. Let me open this up, put it through the hole, close it. Hi, Arlene. Jess, this is a gourd pin. This is gourd pins. These are gourd pins. These ones that everybody calls bulb pins and stuff, they're actually called gourd pins. These ones that are like safety pins, but they're fat on the bottom, they're actually gourd pins. That's what they're known as. I don't know where the term bulb pin came from. I don't know who started that, but that is not what they're called. If you want to buy them, they're called gourd pins. So now I could add a little charm to the tassel if I want to. But basically, the pocket letter itself is done. And then at this point, what you do is you add stuff to the back. So obviously the aforementioned T, and you just slide it in behind the card. And you can put paper samples in here, or you can put stickers in here, or whatever you want. And the idea is to keep it about no more than 1/4 of an inch thick. And nothing like bulky over the top. And I find that if you don't want to spend a fortune to mail this, then what you want to do is you want to put this in a file folder and then put it in a manila envelope. Because then it should be like $1.75 to ship. So a lot of people will send like paper samples, like of the paper that they used, or they'll just add in some, little doodads and things that are cool. Washi tape samples are big. So if you have like, a little sample like this, you want to make a little sample of washi tape, you put that in a pocket, like maybe the washi tape I used, or something that fits the theme. Put that in there. And then you put it all in an envelope and you mail it. That's a pocket letter, guys. And that took me 1 hour and 25 minutes, 1.5 hours figure to do it. But that's it. That's what a pocket letter is. And I have to fill up all these pockets with stuff because this one is actually getting mailed to somebody. So probably. But it also looks like a gourd. Now I will do a little bit more on this. I'll ink the cards and everything a little bit more before I send it out. But that's the basics of it. Not a lot, you don't have to put a whole lot of effort into it, but it's kind of a fun little way to swap some stuff and send some happy mail to somebody. And let's face it, wouldn't you like to get something like this with some happy mail? Hi, Darla. So, yeah, so I do moderate a group on Facebook that does. There's a lot of groups on Facebook that do this. And I will say this, if you're going to go and try this and you want to join one of the swap groups to do it, stay away from any group that does an audition pocket letter. There are a couple of groups out there that are like, well, you have to make a pocket letter in a theme that we choose and send it to one of our moderators, and then we'll decide whether or not you're allowed to be in the group. Nah, forget that. Um, try to avoid private swapping in the group. So, if somebody says to you, hey, do you want to do a blueberry pocket letter? Don't do it, because a lot of people they'll want you to do private swaps that are not moderated by the group. And if they do that, then, you have no avenue to say, hey, they screwed me. And most groups won't take any responsibility. Now, if you're in a moderated group and in a moderated swap and somebody doesn't send you stuff, then your moderator can step in and say, hey, I need the tracking number on that. If you go, well, I didn't send it with tracking, I mailed it on this day, they'll give you a couple of days leeway to see if it comes in. And if it doesn't, then the moderators usually will send something out to the person who didn't receive the letter. So even if you don't receive one from your swap partner, you'll at least get it. And then if that person becomes somebody who does that all the time, and the moderators will know that, well, I've had 4 out of the last 7 pot letters this person didn't send, that they've complained that they didn't send, and they won't let that person swap anymore. So don't do the private stuff. But there's lots and lots of pocket letters. If you go to Facebook and you put in pocket letters, it'll bring up all kinds of pocket letter groups, and you can go in and join one. And, just for fun, this is mindless crafting. This is something that you can do with like the leftover pieces from something else, and you can put it together. It's themed, so you know what you're working on. So you know off the bat what you need to make. You can use up like the little bit of ephemera that was left in a package from something else. Like maybe you made a journal that was balloons, and you have some balloon ephemera left. You can use it up on something like this. It's really, get stuff done, man. Let me see. Hi, Sharon. So, if it is something you're interested in doing, like I said, just put pocket letters in Facebook, and it'll bring up probably a dozen pocket letter swapping groups. And some of them do other things. You don't just get limited to pocket letters. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, this whole pocket letter is die cuts. You have to put as many die cuts as you can into the 9 pockets and send that. And I've done that and gotten some really cool die cuts, to be honest. Like one, I was like, I got a hold of the lady and I was like, if you'll send me more, I'll pay for them. Because they were just cool. Let's see. What do we got going on here? So we're talking about pocket letter swapping groups on Facebook. But, like I said, be careful, guys. If they want something up front, don't do it.
She said, wait for the door, but please. Come on. She just hurdled the cat. Oh, I don't.
Don't overextend yourself. Do it once or twice. And, if you get flaked on it, once in a while, don't be discouraged. It's still something that's fun to do. And, like maybe if you're stuck and you don't have an idea for a journal, sometimes doing this will give you the idea for a journal. So, I will put in the group that I moderate for. Yeah, you can do, there are some that are like tag ones. You have to do tags, and they're all different, so that's the group that I moderate for. But like I said, there's probably about at least a dozen that, you can join and you can swap with them. And I know quite a few people that are part of our community that do this. And, I think it's fun because it uses up some of my stuff that I like used for something else. Sometimes it gives me an idea for a pocket letter. And sometimes it makes me really stretch, like I'll do the color ones where they're like, well, you can only use red, purple, and tan. You have to come up with something for that. So and you get to pick the ones you want. You know, you don't have to participate in every single swap that they do. But until you get to know somebody and you've swapped with them a couple of times, don't do the private swaps. It's just not worth it. You will get stuck with those more times than not. So that's it. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. All right. So what this is all about, guys, this particular Thursday thing is if there's something that you do in a certain way, like clusters, and you want to show, you want to talk about it and you want to show everybody, how you do it, what your take is on it, then, you let me know and I'll bring you on. And this way everybody can ask questions and you can answer those questions. And you can go, well, I like to do it this way. And if you want to do it that way, then providing I have all the supplies necessary to do it, you can show me how to do it. Everybody in the box can make fun of me as I screw up. So, and I pretty much have most crafting supplies. So, basic stuff anyway. But if you let me know in advance, if there's something I need to get, I'll generally pick it up so that we can do it. And, we'll do whatever makes you happy. But that's pretty much my time for today, guys. It's been over an hour and a half. And my inner fat lady just got happy because Amy's going to make me macaroni and cheese.
Hey, you're making it for me too.
The good kind. Because Hubbard doesn't buy any of that cheap powdered cheese stuff.
Cheap powdered cheese stuff. I actually do.
I could have swore I buy both for the house.
So the link in there is the group that I moderate. So if you have, if it's something that you might want to try, come on over and if not, if you don't want to do it with me, that's fine. Just put in Pocket Letter into any one of the into Facebook, and it'll bring you up about a dozen or so. And then just go and pick a group and join them and have some fun. And, you might meet some other crafty ladies that have some different skill sets. And that's always cool. But that's it. So, hey, guys, do me a favor. If there's somebody in the box that you don't know, make sure that you highlight their name and do a little quick search. Go over and subscribe. If you're new here, I appreciate it. If you're lurking, I love you. Do keep in mind that from now on, all of my winner drawings will, for my big prizes, will be through participation. So if you're in the box today, I put a check mark next to your name to make sure that I know that you're here. And I will continue to do that. When I hit my 1,000 subscribers and I blow up Hello Kitty, I will be drawing from the names of people that either comment or that are in my box and that actively participate on the channel, because I don't want to give stuff away to people that, just pop in to win. They're in it to win it. No, I want to give it to people that actually give me some support. And so that's the way I'm going to be doing it, at least for a while anyway. All right. So if you're new, do me a favor, hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. And then your friends can be my friends and my friends can be your friends and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we're one big crafty community. Until I see all of you again, I love you. I appreciate you. Please be safe. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.